Today, the Senate will vote to advance the nomination of Daniel Domenico to serve as U.S. District Judge for the District of Colorado. After we vote on his confirmation, we'll do the same for Patrick Wyrick, nominated to a vacancy in the Western District of Oklahoma. Mr. Wyrick is a two-time graduate of the University of Oklahoma and held a clerkship in the Eastern District of Oklahoma at the outset of his legal career. That career has since included time in private practice as the state's Solicitor General and most recently as Associate Justice of the Oklahoma Supreme Court. I'm sorry to say that this week will mark 1 year since Mr. Wyrick's nomination was first received here in the Senate. I hope each of my colleagues will join me in the long overdue support for its prompt consideration here on the floor. And over the course of the week, as I've outlined, we'll consider 4 other well-qualified nominees who've been waiting on the executive calendar for far too long. We'll build on the action taken last week to restore some reason and sanity to the nominations process, which has suffered in recent years under the burden of partisan obstruction. Now, before the week is through, we'll also turn to the nomination of David Bernhardt to lead the Department of the Interior. The Senate has confirmed Mr. Bernhardt twice before to serve as that department as Deputy Secretary and as Solicitor. When you hear the nominee and review his credentials, it's easy to see why. Mr. Bernhardt has significant private practice experience as well as a past record of service at the department. Along the way, he earned the respect of those who rely on public lands the Department of the Interior is charged to oversee. From Native American leaders to sportsmen's groups, he's been praised as a proven leader who acts with integrity and has the right approach and skill set. I hope each of my colleagues will join me in voting to confirm him later this week.